All of these items represent 2 donations in the store and 1 trade today. So I got a small box of CDs or yesterday. I wasn't even open. I just was working in the store here and had the roll-up door open, and someone came in and donated stuff, which happened to be maybe like 30 CDs. So of those 30 or so CDs, these 3 are good for Amazon, those 2, and this one for eBay. And the same goes for all these other stacks. So donation there, book donation, CD donation, trade of DVDs, books, yeah, and some Blu-rays. And these are the kind of things that come in the store for me almost weekly. Some weeks are better than others, of course. Some weeks I'll get a lot of donations, or I get a lot of trades, or some buying opportunities, or a mixture of all of those. Some weeks it'll just be like one small donation, and rarely at this point do I get nothing that comes in. Usually it's at least something. So that's been one of the big benefits of having the store, which right now is empty. But I've had some customers earlier, so hopefully I can make this video before anyone else comes in. And yeah, so that's been a big benefit, just the amount of inventory that I can get either donated or traded for or purchased has been just incredible over especially the last couple of years since I've been open weekly. So yeah, so that's a little backstory there. So these 3 I'm going to sell online. These were all the CDs from this donation were all classical CDs, and also FYI, this donation had come from somebody who a couple weeks ago had donated a bunch of books as well. You'll find that whether you have a store like this or whether you pass out cards or just tell people what you do, that a lot of people just want to get rid of stuff. They don't want anything for it. They just don't want to have to deal with packing it up, putting it in boxes and bags, hauling it down to the thrift store. They don't even want to do that. They want someone either they can drop it off to, that's an option, that's an alternative to the thrift store, or even better, they want someone that can pick it up and they don't even have to bother with hauling it anywhere. So keep that in mind. A lot of that is part of this equation. While I do get a lot of stuff in the store, I also have done a ton of pickups as well. So these 2 are for Amazon Merchant Fulfilled. Again, I don't do FBA anymore, just Merchant Fulfilled. Both of these, I believe, were selling. I know this one for sure is selling a lot of copies. Everything was like 40. For some reason, the number stuck in my head. 48 sales in the last year, which is a good amount for a free CD. So anyway, that's going to go for like almost $8. This is going to go for almost $10. And then this one is going to go on eBay for $29.99 plus shipping. There's 4 discs in there. This is a long tail item, although I am pricing it lower, taking offers and promoting it as well to try to move it a little bit quicker. But it is priced high on Amazon and on eBay both. The cheapest on eBay is $30. The cheapest on Amazon was around there, maybe even higher as well. I use Scoutly as my Amazon scanning app, which is $10 a month, and it enables me to access all of the vast information that Amazon holds just on one screen. So I can see how many offers there are. I can see the lowest offer, how many are merchant fulfilled, how many are FBA. I can see how many sales have happened in the past, where the rank is. All of that information is right there, which enables me to figure out whether it makes sense to sell it on Amazon. And if it is high price like this one was, I can look it up on eBay and find out, oh, look at that, it's selling on eBay as well, but on Amazon it rarely sells. Actually, I don't think there was even a sale for this in the last 90 days. However, I'm going to work off of the data that I got and price it lower than where it currently is, taking offers, etc., and hopefully be able to move it quicker. But because it has more potential profit, I don't mind if it does take some time to sell. But I do use the Amazon app when I'm scanning CDs with barcodes, of course, CDs, and books that have barcodes. Of course, the ones that don't, I can't do that. This was a book donation that came in yesterday. 4 bags of books. This is from a previous person who has donated many books in the past. Haven't had many donations from them in the past like month, but before that, many donations. So I got this one from Merchant Fulfilled, eBay, individually eBay, and then 2 different book lots. So this is by author. This one here, if you're not familiar, these are called Armed Services Edition books. They're small, as you can tell. They're much smaller. They're rectangular. This one has a little bit of wear on the, or some tearing or whatever on the spine, but these don't go for a lot of money. I'm gonna list it for $14.99, but I have sold probably half a dozen or more of these over the years, so I do know that they sell. This one here was interesting. This is a book, well, obviously, The Spiral Staircase by Ethelina White. This particular issue is, I believe, from the 60s, and I'm going to be listing it for $40. It actually doesn't have a date, but it is the Popular Library Edition, and the cheapest on eBay was $50 all the way up to $100. So I'm going to list it for a little bit less, taking offers, promoting it, and see how that does. This one I'm going to list on Amazon for $13.60. The Quiet Man and Other Stories. Maurice Walsh is an Irish writer. I think this is originally, from the 30s, these short stories. So this is a sought after one. I think customer might be showing up now, of course, while I'm in the middle of the video. But this is going for around 20 bucks, a little bit less than 20 bucks on Amazon. It sells, I'm remembering the number now, 11 sales in the last 12 months. So it sells pretty consistently. Has about a little over 1.5 million rank. So that one's going to be a nice sale. And then these two, this is Robert Van Gulik, who I never heard of before. I believe it's a mystery writer. Yes, mystery. Whoops. And there are a bunch of his. I'm going to be listing that for $39.99 plus shipping, taking offers. I think there's around close to 20 of his books. The more the better, basically. This is Kurt Vonnegut, who's, of course, very popular. I'm going to list this for 50 bucks. There's 14 books. So yes, this is Kurt Vonnegut, I believe. And I will list that for 50 bucks. That sells like hotcakes. I looked at Kurt Vonnegut book lots, and it has a 100% sell-through rate over 90 days. So I'm pretty sure that's going to sell really quickly. That is an author who is well-read and very popular still. I actually would love to read a lot of his books, but just don't have the time currently. So that's going to be a good sale. What all of these are from is from a trade. One of my customers came in with a box, and I initially thought he was donating, but it turns out he wanted to trade or sell, and he was looking to get a particular Blu-ray and picked up another one. So we just did an even swap. It was almost an even swap. It was 20 bucks. So $20 for all of this. $18 of it was the Blu-rays he bought. So that's how that worked out. And I have 2 books here that I'm going to put out for sale in my store. This one looks pretty cool. DC Comics Year by Year, a visual chronicle, huge book. I'm going to sell it for $8. It's going for, I think the cheapest was 18 bucks. And then this one is just $3 I'm going to sell for. So those are really nice. I got all of these DVDs and Blu-rays, a couple of Blu-rays that I've never had before. And some DVDs. As well as these UMD videos for PSP. I don't know if these will sell very well, but this one is Dark Tales of Japan. So we'll see if that does well. There's also some anime in there, so I'll put that out. And these 3 I'm going to put up on eBay. So we have this DVD, When the Wind Blows, Raymond Briggs. This one actually sells for around 20 bucks on eBay. Looks like a cartoon, highly acclaimed and controversial book. So yeah, This one I'm going to sell for $21.99 plus shipping, taking offers. So that one sells through pretty nicely on eBay. This one's interesting, called Taming the Mouse, 10 Lessons That Will Turn Your Business into a Success. Written by this guy, Tom Merman. He also signed it, so that makes it a little more valuable. Cheapest price, I believe, was around 30 bucks. Goes all the way up to 50, but none of them are signed. So because this one is signed, I'm going to list it for $39.99 plus shipping. Of course, taking offers, and we'll see how that goes. I feel pretty confident because it's signed that it will sell. Then this one here, Star Wars, the classic and newspaper comics by Al Williamson and Archie Goodwin. This one sells for less on Amazon and more on eBay. I'm going to list it for $39.99 plus shipping, taking offers, promoting it as well. This actually sells more often on Amazon, but for about 25 bucks. It's a really cool book. I want to try to get more money for it, otherwise I would put it in the store, but I'm not going to be able to get nearly what I could on eBay for it, or even Amazon. But this was a nice one as well. So there was some good stuff in there in the trade and the donations. These are the kind of things that slow me down when it comes to i.e. donations and trades and whatnot. When it comes to continue to work on going through those CD Gaylords is when I get in even a decent amount of new inventory through the store. Then of course I have to do these first so they don't pile up, which I've had happen before. Just need to get through them, sort them out, price them out, all that kind of stuff, and then get back to the CD Gaylords that I still have to go through. But I'm definitely thankful for this. I worked hard to build a funnel of pretty consistent donations and trading and buying opportunities because of my store. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Take care.